Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we've got high pressure in control of our weather once again today. The positioning of that high pressure will allow for a little bit more of a southwesterly flow as we go through the next couple of days, which will result in some unseasonably warm temperatures for our area. Looking at the temperatures across the region yesterday, they were pretty close to normal for this time of year. 63 degrees, the daytime high here at Wallops. We saw as warm as 65 degrees reported throughout the region at Richmond, Pax River, and at Washington, D.C. Overnight last night, temperatures falling into the upper 30s and through the mid 40s in some areas. Wallops getting down to a reading of 45 degrees. Salisbury a bit cooler at 39. Also Baltimore coming in with a 39 degree reading. No measurable precipitation over the last 24 hours. And as of 9 a.m. we see sunny to mostly sunny conditions throughout the area. 57 degrees here at Wallops under sunny skies. Looking at our upper level wind data from this morning's balloon release, those winds generally out of a southwesterly direction at the low levels of the atmosphere. But once we get up to around 6,000 feet, we see more of a westerly component, and those winds increase as we go up in height up to around 43 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Freezing level this morning is sitting at 11,000 feet. Looking at our satellite radar composite, you can see some false returns here showing up on radar. Nothing to be concerned with as far as precipitation. We're going to remain dry today and see some upper level cloudiness continue to stream through the region as we go through the morning and afternoon hours. But overall, we'll average out partly cloudy skies for our sky condition, as we'll see plenty of sunshine through the upper level cirrus cloudiness. So looking at our current surface analysis, as I mentioned earlier, that area of high pressure is beginning to move off the coast, which is allowing for more of a southwesterly flow, which will bring in some warmer temperatures to our region over the course of the next 2 or 3 days ahead of this frontal boundary that will likely move through the region Friday night. Looking at our forecast maps and the progression of these fronts, we'll see here by later on this afternoon that high pressure a little farther off the coast. Again, warm conditions expected this afternoon into the evening hours. So if you're out trick-or-treating tonight, it will not really be chilly, as we'll see mild conditions for the evening hours, with those temperatures likely in the low 60s during trick-or-treat time tonight. And we'll see continued southwesterly breezes bringing us those warm conditions through the day on Thursday. We'll likely see those temperatures up to around 74 degrees for a daytime high, which will be about 10 degrees warmer than what we normally see this time of year for daytime highs. And then as we go into the evening hours of Thursday and into the day on Friday, we'll see that frontal boundary begin to approach the region. Increasing cloudiness will be in store for us during that time period, and we will see the chances for some precipitation beginning by Friday. But it looks like the best chance will be late in the evening on Friday as we go into the overnight hours as that frontal boundary crosses the region. You can see here late Friday night, after midnight, that frontal boundary will be crossing the region. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms late in the evening on Friday and into the early portion of the morning on Saturday. And then as we get into the day on Saturday, we'll see conditions begin to clear up a bit. We'll also see some windy conditions as those westerly winds will really kick up behind that frontal boundary during the afternoon on Saturday. So taking a look at the next 24 hours, you can see here on our chart, no hazards to be concerned with. The only hazard to watch for will be the breezy conditions this afternoon, but it does look like we will see those winds stay under the 25 knot criteria for wind advisory. So green chart across the board as far as any hazards are concerned as we go through the early morning hours of Thursday. We'll likely see a daytime high today around 68 degrees with those south-southwesterly winds, a bit breezy at times this afternoon. And then tonight, winds remaining out of the southwest will not really allow for those temperatures to drop a whole lot. See an overnight low temperature of 58 degrees. And then as we go into the day on Thursday and Friday, we'll see warm conditions continuing, partly to mostly cloudy skies expected on Thursday, a better chance for a wind advisory on Thursday, and then increasing chances as we go Thursday night into Friday as that front gets a little closer to our region. Mostly cloudy skies for Thursday night with a low only of 64 degrees. And then Friday is when our precipitation chances begin. A slight chance during the morning, a much better chance as we get into late Friday, where we will see the possibility of maybe some embedded thunderstorms as that front moves through the region as well late Friday evening. Looking for a daytime high on Friday of 73 degrees. And as we look at the next 7 days, we're going to see those temperatures pretty mild through the day on Friday, and then as that front crosses the region, we'll see those temperatures falling into the 60s, closer to what we normally see this time of year. And then as we go into the latter portion of Sunday, we'll actually dip to below normal levels for our temperatures. A high only expected around 60 degrees under sunny skies on Sunday. Again, as that front moves through Saturday, we'll see some pretty strong winds behind it, as we'll see those west and northwest winds really pick up and become gusty at times as that front moves through the region. Then as we go into the beginning of next week, it looks like we could see an area of low pressure develop and bring us some rain once again for Monday as we start out next week, with a temperature generally around 65 degrees, maybe some warming temperatures as we go into the middle of next week. Tuesday, expecting mostly cloudy skies with a high of 69 degrees. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.